With what transpired yesterday across the NFL Twitter world, this should be a good episode today. For those of you that don't know, former Steelers receiver, former Chiefs receiver, current free agent receiver, and now Super Bowl champion receiver, Juju Smith-Schuster decided to make light of the holding call that went in his favor during the Super Bowl that happened just a few days ago by going to Twitter yesterday, and yesterday just so happened to be Valentine's Day, and he posted a Valentine's card meme of the defensive back that got the holding call against him. Here's what Juju tweeted out. It says, "Happy Valentine's Day, everybody." And the caption on the card reads, "I'll hold you when it matters most." And then you could see a picture of James Bradberry. Yes, I'll admit, this was funny. I laughed out loud. I feel like it was very good comedic timing by Juju here. Even though I truly believe that holding call was horseshit. Don't know why they decided to randomly call holding on a ticky-tack play like that. Sure, letter of the law, did he tug on his jersey? But also, letter of the law, if you go through every play that happens across a football game, you're probably going to find a penalty. So I don't know why they held their flags throughout the whole game and just decided to throw it on that 3rd and 8 and probably the most pivotal point of the game. Don't make sense to me. But aside from that, still give Mahomes and the Chiefs credit for playing very well in the second half and coming back in the game. And, you know, the Eagles defense did play poorly, and that enabled that type of call to take place and impact the game. But once Juju tweeted this thing out, there was a response. This did not go away silently. First, you had Eagles receiver A.J. Brown saying, "First off, congratulations. Y'all deserve it. This is lame. You was on the way out the league before Mahomes resurrected your career on your one-year deal, TikTok boy. He admitted that he grabbed you, but don't act like you're that or ever was, but congratulations again." Juju then responds to that by saying, "Glad you were finally able to get all that off your chest after all these years. Good game, bro." Additional Eagles players responded. First, you have Darius Slay saying, "Come on now, bro. Doing too much." CJ Gardner-Johnson chimed in saying, "I got more interceptions than bro had touchdowns. Maybe I need to change to wide receiver." Also says, "Juju ran for me when I check him in game. Then 10 got his smoke." Juju replied, "Yeah, I went to the sideline to call him," and also posted a video of CJ Gardner-Johnson getting punched in the helmet. Juju quote tweeted CJ again, and just stick with me, it gets better and better here. He says, "Big cap. Also, I told you in the game to stop all that talking because we were going to come back and win that game. Now help me decide which finger I need to get sized for this ring." This beef then started to make headwaves to NFL players that didn't participate in the Super Bowl. Micah Parsons saying, "Damn, social media has allowed players' social media skills be better than their football skills. Hashtag sad." Tyreek Hill laughs about it, says, "Yo," tags Big Play Slay and James Bradberry. And Darius Slay says, "Weak F. It's all good though, they won." Tyreek Hill calls Juju a front runner, bro. Tyreek also quote tweeted Juju by saying, "Man played victim. LOL. I'm logging off here today." And wait, I'm sorry, I missed another one by CJ. He says, "Juju talk a lot for a guy who ain't productive for real, for real. AB made you look amazing. After that, you've been toilet water. Wait, let me put a stamp on it." And then the last one, I promise, it's from also former Steeler LeGarrette Blount. He says, 172 yards in the last 6 games, Super Bowl included, of the season, and no touchdowns. Who held you then? Don't be a dickhead and continue to play your role on an already great team with a great coach. Congrats to my guy, Travis Kelce, and the future of the NFL, Patrick Mahomes. Y'all did y'all thing." So my takeaway from all this. Again, I think Juju's initial tweet was funny. I don't think it was in the best of taste, depending on what you're going for, though. If he is looking for respect amongst NFL peers, bad decision. If you are looking for people on the internet, people that appreciate memes, people that like internet culture, to find that funny, to gas you up over that, then I think you did a good job. Because I'll be honest, I don't think a lot of the things that were said in response to Juju's initial tweet are wrong. Like, could the Chiefs have still won a Super Bowl without Juju? Probably. Could Juju have won a Super Bowl without the Chiefs? Could Juju have still put up almost 1,000 yards last season without Mahomes at quarterback? These are all fair questions, I think, because if we do remember Juju's tenure here in Pittsburgh, it got to the point where we didn't even want him back last offseason. And Juju only signed to the Chiefs for what? Like $2.5 or $3 million with a contract that was very much incentive-laced. Now, don't get me wrong. I still think Juju is a damn good receiver. It's just that how these NFL players responded to his tweet, I think shows a similar sentiment that we had here in Pittsburgh towards the end of Juju's career here. And that is, yeah, I just don't think he's an elite receiver or a wide receiver 1. He can be, wide receiver 2, good slot player, good role player for you, but don't count on him to make the biggest of impacts in that receiver room. At the end of the day, how Juju acted here, I would say harmless. He was being funny, and I do think it was funny. It's just all in what you're seeking out. Because if you're looking for respect from NFL peers, respect from other elite NFL players, this doesn't get the job done. If you're looking for some extra clout, for some extra laughter, respect from internet culture and fans and all that stuff, I think you got it right there. But that also comes with a potential target on your back for the upcoming season. And who knows, for maybe the upcoming seasons. And this isn't, like, really, in my opinion, that much of a surprise, because this is the stuff Juju prioritized during his tenure here in Pittsburgh. He would do fun stuff, the TikToks, some of the vlogging stuff. Just, we know how Juju is. Fun, harmless. But it does come with a cost sometimes, as not putting the team first or your NFL priorities first, because what came with those TikTok dances before the games on the logos of the other opponents would be an extra motivation for those teams to play harder against us. I mean, that's not necessarily helpful to your team. And I'm not even saying he's a bad teammate. He's not for the team or he's a bad player. I already said he was a good player, but this is just some of the stuff that comes with Juju. I don't know if it's a lack of self-awareness or what. He's hamming it up for the entertainment factor, but this is some type of stuff that does happen to hurt the team at times. Now, when you have a Mahomes or an Andy Reid, maybe that can overlap it and it doesn't matter as much. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see what happens for the upcoming season with Juju. Well, first, I guess he's got to re-sign with the Chiefs. But again, I do think there is definitely going to be an additional target on his back, and definitely the Chiefs. But I think the Chiefs' target is just more of people are getting annoyed with them in general. They're winning a little bit too much. Now they need to get knocked down a little bit. I feel like in this scenario, Juju really didn't do anything wrong. It's just, again, actions have consequences. These are the consequences, and I don't think the responses to Juju's initial tweet were necessarily wrong either. But let me know what you guys think down in the comments. And actually, before we sign off, in the light of this trolling season, I decided to make some of my own Valentine's Day cards. Caption reads, "I will fumble it when it matters most." And you can have two different versions of this card, but then there's also another one. "I will dance on your logo and then not perform on Monday Night Football when it matters most," if you want to go for the extra deluxe edition right there. That's it for this edition of Big Deke News. Hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you guys think of this Juju Twitter beef down below in the comments. Don't forget, go subscribe over to Deke Gaming. The Steelers franchise is heating up. The Week 1 gameplay will be dropping tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. Again, hope you enjoyed on a Wednesday. Stay chilling. Peace.